Okay. Good evening, everyone, and let's begin today's live session. So today we'll be trying to recap what has happened and what can we do about right now. And if you do really like our content, please give us a like, subscribe, and do follow us on the comment section below. If you want to have this book map, remember you can actually just follow on our Discord group. You can actually have it for free, and you can actually have any questions you can also ask on the Discord group as well. So remember to give us a like, subscribe, and let's begin today live sessions. Remember you can actually just focus on the Discord group as well. So remember. Okay, so let's go back from the bigger time frame first. So from the bigger time frame, we do see that the market conditions is actually really ranging. Okay, yesterday what we have been saying, we already mentioned that it's not quite likely to see the gold market to break through this high. Okay, because why? We do see that this is actually a really strong exhaustions and the price do go back to the lower sides, and I already mentioned that it's much more likely to go through a ranging area. So that's why yesterday we have been doing a short positions. Okay, so yesterday we have been doing 3 trades, okay, using bookmap. So what trade do we trade on? Okay, so the first 2 trades we are using this, so you can see that we are actually use this trade to you can see that we have been I think this trade we get quite a big risk because we entering 3 trades on short positions, because I do thought that the market conditions might be going back to the lower sides, and the bookmap also showing us that. And the book map do really shows that the market conditions do really going back to the lower sides. That's why I'm planning to do short positions to go back to the lower sides. Our stop loss is actually quite tight, and I think it's actually quite okay. But in the midnight after the after the NFP, we have been doing a short positions on this level because we do see that the bigger time frame do rejections on this level, so we have been doing shorts and getting around 80 pips around that area. Okay, so that's why we have been doing shorts, and we have been gaining back another 400 USD. This trade we lost about 400, and this trade we earn another 800, so we are total earning about 400 USD on this trade. Okay, so this morning or today, the market conditions is still remaining on the ranging sides from my perspective. We do see that the market conditions is actually going back towards on the lower sides. So you can see that from here onwards, the market is actually going down and breaking through the daily low. We do see that the market conditions is actually going back towards on the lower sides. So you can see that from here onwards, the market is actually going down. Okay, so we do see that the market conditions is actually going back towards on this daily low. Price do really go through a ranging area, and this is the major supporting level. To be honest, I was planning to do long positions on this level, but I didn't really go through the book map yet just now. This is what we call the POC. Okay, so right now I'll be teaching you guys how to use bookmap a much more clever way. Okay, one of the most interesting way is to find out where is your POC, so POI, point of interest. So what does it mean by point of interest? For example, if I do think that this is the major supporting level, okay, so major supporting level on this area, and I want to do long positions, but how can I know when is the right entry? Okay, because we can't really know what is happening and so on and so on. So we do need to have some confirmations to give us a right timing to enter the trade. So this is what we call the POC. Okay, so once we have the POC area, then we can actually go back to bookmap and see what is exactly happening. Is it the bulls is actually gaining a bulls accumulations, the orders, or maybe the bears is actually attacking on the lower sides. Okay, so this is actually really important. You need to find out where is the POC area, and then you can actually try to do shorts or long at the same time. I mean short or long positions at the specific area. Okay, so going back, okay, this is our POC area, so let's go back to the book map and see what is exactly happening. Okay, so from the book map, I think, let's see. So bookmap is actually, I do think that bookmap is a really good tool to find out what is the market sentiment right now. Is it bulls? Is it slowing down? That kind of momentum is actually quite useful. But I do not really recommend people to try to at the first moment of time just try to trade using bookmap. So meaning by that is that you are trying using trading on recommend people to try to at the first moment of time just try to trade. Okay, at the first moment of time, just exactly just trade on the bookmap. It's not quite recommendations from what I'm saying. So we do expect that the market conditions is likely to continue going higher and reaching through a new top area. Okay, so where is the POC area? So let's see, the POC area should be around this. So once we have the POC area, we can actually find out where is the locations and where is the directions that we are trying to do long positions on. So you can see that this is the area. Okay, so this is the POC. POC area, we do see that the market do really flick on this one. So this is our area and we just need to see the market condition. So the first thing first, we can see that the market do really slow down on this specific area. The price do really slow down and we do see that the market conditions zoom in. The price do really stay in this level or stay in this range. This is what we call a really crowded market. Keep on pushing highs and lows. After that, the price pushing higher. This volume is actually wanted to push the price lower. So we can see that the price wanted to go lower, but it's failed to. After that, the price exactly pushing back and then going back towards the top sides. Price to really reach through this major resistance area. I'm expect that this might be the major resistance area, maybe around this. After that, the price has been going back to the lower sides. So if we wanted to do long positions, I think the best long positions, I think the best scenario might be around here. Might be around here. This area, let's see, 28, 1328, 1328. I think this is what we call, what time is it? Right now, the difference price is 44, 44 and $2 range. So 28, 30, 30 range. Yeah, 30 range price. I think the best scenario to trade is around this level because we do see that the price do really rejections back and we do see that the momentum is actually getting on it. So we can see that the market momentum is actually getting quite strongly. Okay, so well, to be honest, I can't really get this trade as well. But I do think we might be trading on this level. So after that, we can actually trade on 33. So 33 on the CFD pairings, I think is around 34 or 34 or 35. So you can actually try to trade on 35, putting stop loss 30 pips, and you can actually get to 1-to-1 or 1-to-3. Okay, so let's say about what is happening. So right now, we can see that the bulls conditions is actually quite high. Going back to the bigger picture, okay, so bigger time frame, bigger picture. From the bigger picture, we can see that the price in the morning, the price is keep on rejections back towards on the downwards VWAP area. So we can see that the VWAP is actually going lower. And from the CVT, what we call the accumulations delta is also showing us that the market is going back towards more lower sides. So in that sense, we can see that VWAP is actually treated as a rejections or what we call resistance area. Price really go through this level, but we do see that the market conditions is actually slowing down, and we do suspect that the market will be going back to the VWAP, and VWAP will be showing us a really big rejections. So maybe 49 area is actually a really strong rejections. So 49 in this level, I think is actually 50, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I think it's around $3 range, 50, 49 too. So right now is 49 too. So here is 49, then it's actually 51. So 51 should be having a really strong resistance area on the CFD pairings. So going through, because we do see that this is the VWAP, and we do expect that the market should be facing a big rejections on the VWAP area. So we can see that the market it's keep on rejections back towards on the lower sides. So we might be expect that the price will be going through some rejections on the VWAP area on 50, 51 in CFD, 51, I guess around 51 to 52 if you really want to be much more specific. But I do think that the price should be having some rejections on 51 or so the price won't be going that much higher from what we can see right now. Okay. So you can see that this upwards momentum it's not that strong because have a really strong VWAP area on from what we call 49 to 50 area. So we do suspect that the market conditions should be going back towards on the lower sides at this short period of time. So we'll be expecting that the price might be going back to the lower sides. So let's see where is the price will be going to. Okay, so we need to see the bigger picture. So I do expect that the price will be likely to go back to this range because this is actually the major resistance area. So here is actually a supporting area right now. So we can see that right now is 41 to 42 is actually a really strong supporting level. So in the sense on CFD, I guess is actually what's the price? So let's see for this. I think right now should be a really strong supporting level from the CFD pairings. So you can see that the price should be starting to slow down on the selling process. Okay, so if you wanted to do long positions, we need to see exhaustions first, and the selling pressure is actually slowing down. Okay, so how do you see? Okay, right now is it a good time to do shorts? Definitely not, because we do see that the selling pressure is actually getting really strong. So you can see that the selling pressure is actually getting really strong. So don't try to do sell positions yet. So you can see that back towards on the higher sides and reaching back towards on 49 area. 49 to 50 area. So this is our resistance area, and we do expect that the price should be going back towards on the low. Whoa. Is there any news today? So let's see. I'm not so sure today. Yeah, I think today we have news, right? Today we have the PMI data. Is it? Today the market is quite volatile, pushing price higher. Let's see, is it a swapping? Okay, I like looking at this one because this is what we call the sweeping. So usually this kind of conditions, I will be doing short positions right away. So let's see. Because this is what we call the sweeping. So meaning by that is that the market conditions is actually showing us some weakness. So you can see that. Oh shit. I think the price usually this is what I really like to see. If the price really go through this level sweeping, usually sense that the market will be rebalancing up. So but unfortunately the price do really break through. But anyway, we'll be keep on doing, let's see, according by this one, I think we can actually do another short positions, but we just need to have some time about this one because the price do really break through. I was thinking a price might be rejections on this one because this is actually a really good sign for my perspective. Because we do see that the price is actually going through upsides and rejections going back to the lower ranging. Usually the price will be going back towards on the lower sides from my perspective because usually the conditions is not that strong, but well, this one is actually quite strong. Okay, so remember everyone, give us a like and subscribe. Oh, what the
Trade. Instrument. Sell 22.
Lagging. Oh, I think it's lagging. Oh, I think it's lagging. Okay, so let's see. Well, swiping high, so strong this trend. Going back towards on the VWAP area, let's see. The major resistance area should be here, 62. 4062 and see is there any liquidations happening on this. 62 is actually a really strong resistance area, so expect that the price should be facing some kind of big resistance on 62 area. Was thinking that the price might be showing some weave up. The price really rejections going back to 62. 62 is actually a really strong resistant area. We do see that the price will be rejections back. Price will be going back towards on the weave up area 49. So should be around, let's see, 55. So right now it's 50. What's the difference? 7. So 49.51. I think the price will be going back to the CFD 51, so everyone need to be aware of it. Price should be going back to 51 area, so 51 is the major supporting level. Expect that the price might be bouncing back from 51, so let's see, yeah, 51. So price should be rejections back to the VWAP. We need to see the price. How does the price react from the VWAP area? Is it maintaining above or maintaining below? If the price is maintaining below, I think we can short all the way back towards on this level. But if the price is remaining above, then we have a different story. So right now we will be seeing how does the price react from VWAP. But this, I usually like this sweeping because usually this is what we call, you can see that this is a sweeping. So it's actually really aggressive on sweeping. So usually sweeping happens, the price will be going back towards on the slowing down. But I didn't really expect that fast to go back towards on the higher sides. So usually this is what we call sweeping, and the price will be going back towards or lower or maybe going ranging. But yeah, expect that the price is swiping that fast. Okay, so anyway, so right now we already mentioned that 62 is a major resistance area. So how do we say that? So you can see that from the bigger time frame, the price of 62, I think, is the heaviest volume. Let's see. I think it's the heaviest, shortest volume. If I'm right, I think that is the heaviest shortened value of volume in 62. So price do really show some rejections about from it. So right now we need to see is the market conditions is going lower or going higher. So let's see. Whoa, quite strong the buying momentum. Going back to the book map, we do see that the book map volume is actually quite strong. 34, 20, 36, 29. Selling momentum is actually not that strong. Price wanted to push lower from here, but it's not quite strong. Overall, the buying aggressions is much more stronger from what we can see right now. Buying aggressions is much more stronger. Okay, so remember everyone, if you do really like our content, please give us a like, subscribe, follow us, and do remember that we'll be doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday from 8 to from 8 to 9. We'll be doing live streaming sessions every single day. So if you do really like our content, please give us some support out of it. Okay, so let's see price. Yeah, I do think the price should be reaching back towards this level. Buying pressure is strong, but selling is actually increasing on this level, pushing back, slowing down this level, strong rejections. Price failed to likely to see the price is going back towards on the lower sides from what we can see for the aggressions volume. And for the COB, we do see that the market conditions is actually increasing on the volume sides on the lower. So in the short period of time, I do think that the market might be going back towards on the lower sides. So you can see the increasing volume. So price might be reaching back to the VWAP area, as I mentioned. So we'll be expecting that the price will be going back to 51. So we need to see how does the price reacting from this VWAP area and so on. If everyone can, let's see. We need to see some exhaustion. The price is actually forming a big ranging level starting from here. If we do see the bigger picture, it's actually forming a ranging level within this range. So we need to see if the price really go back towards on the lower sides if we do really wanted to trade apart from it. So remember, if you do really like our content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us. We'll be doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday from 8 to 9. Quite strong. Price push back towards on 60. Buying pressure, let's see from this level. Selling is actually quite strong. This level pushing back. Hmm. 23, 23, 23, 39, 40. Price is actually exhaustions is happening. So meaning by that, it's not much people wanted to push higher on this level. Because there's a really strong volume out of it, this level. If we do see the price is actually rejections back again, I'm expecting that the price might be going back towards on this lower sides. But yeah, let's see. 23, 31, 28, 30, 51 area. 145, 40, 51. Quite strong, this one. It's a bit hard to trade on this timing. Conditions is actually quite aggressive. So price do really break through this level 62. As I mentioned, 62 is actually a really major resistance area. Let's see from the bigger time frame volume profile and see how does the market works first. So let's see from the bigger time frame. I think maybe the price might be reaching back towards on 75 to 76. There's a chances that the price might be going back to the 75 to 76 area. 75 to 76 area. Price maybe breaking through 75 to 76. Let's see from the conditions. I do think that it's possible. I think too possible, but price is actually rejections back lah, because 62 is actually a really strong range. Let's see what can we do about it. Yeah, quite strong in this resistant area. Accumulations is actually exhaustions on the top side, 69.8. And selling is actually increasing on this one. Maybe we can try to do short positions and see whether or not can we make it. Do you think it's possible? Much more lower. Let's see. Can we do short positions on this one? Do you think the price might be going back to this level? So I think we can actually do a short positions. So let's see. It's possible, much more lower. Let's see. Can we do short positions on this one? I think we can actually try. It might be going back to this level, so I think we can actually do the short positions. So let's see. Selling pressure is actually quite strong, so I think we can actually try to I think we have been doing a short positions because overall the volume is actually showing us that this is a big resistant area, and we do see that the market has been rejections. Exhaustions is actually happening from this level. You can see volume is actually adding on it. So if we are right, I think the market might be going back to what we mentioned, this level. So we have been doing a little bit short positions and try to see whether or not can we get back towards on 80 pips. So if we do shots right now, I think we can actually get 80 to, let's see, right now it's 50, 50, 40, 51. So I think it's should be not a really big problem to get back to 51 area. So the risk reward ratio is actually quite nice. Should be around 30 to 80 pips. So I think it's actually a quite a big shot. So let's see whether or not the price is rejections back towards on the lower sides. Okay. So let me explain why we are thinking to do short positions. A bit risky, I can say, but yeah, we will be trying to do it. So let's see, 60 pips, 64, 64 area. 64 is actually 65, is it? Yeah, I think it's actually 65. Okay, let's see, can we get back? Exhaustion is happening, but not so sure is it wanted to push higher. If the price do really push higher, then no choice. But if not, I do think it's a good chance to do short positions. According to those accumulations breaking up. Let's see if the price really breaking higher or going back towards on the lower sides, because the transaction is not much. So I'm expecting that price might be showing some rejections, but yeah, can't say much. Oh shit. Price do really go back towards on the higher sides. Seems like the market accumulations and going back towards higher sides. Yeah, I get, whoa. Quite strong, the market conditions. Oh, the market condition is actually quite strong. Was thinking the price might be going lower, been doing short positions from here, but can't say. Yeah, 54 long positions. Oh, here is actually quite strong. But in the beginning, it's not that strong. This is actually adding volume out of it. 54, and then pushing back. This one is quite not that quite unexpected, to be honest. The price. D4 74 area. I think the price might be reaching back to the mean revisions. Means like it's actually going back to 75 area. So I'm expecting that price might be going back to 75 if that's the case. 75 area, and see how does the price react. This level show rejection slowing down. Price really rejections accumulating the volume from here. Let's see. Price still really read through. To see some support out of it. Didn't expect price to really go higher. Let's see from the bigger time frame and see how does the market. Yeah, I think the price might be reaching through 74 to 75 area because that area is the highest POC area. So let's see. I think the highest POC area. Do expect that the market is actually going through mid reversions. Boom, boom. Seventy-four, 76. Monday, Tuesday. Let's see. Do you think the market conditions is quite bullish? Let's see what can we do about it. These options, market is actually slowing down. Let's see from here. I don't think the market is actually going that strong, to be honest, because price really break through on the lower side. The highest the price can reach is actually around 73. So 73 is actually 70. Oh, sorry, is it 67? Right now it's 66, 67, $2 range. So here 75. Yeah, I think it's actually 76 and 77 is the highest level. Right now, the market bullish is quite strong lah. So don't try to do short positions. The bullish momentum is actually quite strong. We can see that the price really gain a really big perspective on going higher. But right now, price really rejections, absorptions happening. So price rejections back to the what we call balance area. This is the low volume nodes. So once the price really go back to low volume nodes, accumulations and then continue going higher. So I'm expect at current states, it's much more likely to see the market might be going back towards on this higher sides, maybe 73 to 75 area, this kind of states. So let's see. 73. High volume notes. 73. I think we might can try to do long positions. Let's see. 75. So remember everyone, if you do really like our content, please give us a like, subscribe, and wanted to have this book map for free, you can actually go through our Discord group, okay? So accumulating it, pushing price. Volume is actually reaching through, so price really rejections accumulating it from what we can see. So price should be forming a ranging level again. Whether or not the price is actually attacking on this higher sides is actually a question that need to be thinking about it. Price should be forming a ranging level again. In here should be a really strong supporting level with the 60 area. See, 60 area should be a really strong supporting level. From here, market conditions should be slowing down. Selling sides is actually quite stronger here. So buying momentum is not that strong. So we just need to wait for it and see how does it react. So remember everyone, if you do give us a like and subscribe, okay? So as we can see right now, the market is actually showing some kind of selling momentum is much more stronger, and the rejections is actually quite strong, but the price of this value is actually adding on it. So we need to see whether or not the price is actually accumulations on this one, 60 level. So 60, this level, if price is actually bouncing out, showing some absorptions data, we might can try to do long positions. So we just need to see how does the price react. Buying strong, selling, selling back, not strong, and then here stronger as well. Here, here's quite strong. 44 wanted to push the price higher, lower. Let's see, 60 is actually a really strong supporting level. Let's see, is the price really absorb? Imbalance is actually happening, so the selling is actually much more intact at the momentum right now. 60, if we do reach 60, is it possible that the price 61 to, yeah, right now, okay, here is, let's see, 62, 61. Yeah, here is actually a quite a strong resistance, so we'll be marking it here. Quite a strong resistance area. Pressure. Let's see the price, since we might be able to do long, but actually quite strong. And yeah, price is actually showing some signs. Flipping book, quite good signs. So yeah, I think it should be all right. But this imbalance didn't really show absorptions. 39. I think we can try to do long positions and putting stop loss $3 range. Maybe we can try to do it. And maybe we can tackle back towards on 63, 64 area. Because we already mentioned that this is the major supporting level just now. The selling pressure is actually happening. So let's see, can we hold this level? If we do, I think we can actually hold the price to go back to and tackle back to the top sides. What I'm expecting that the price might be going towards on this level, the mean reversions area, 72. So if everything is right, I think we can actually get 100 pips on this trade. Okay. So remember everyone, if you do really like our content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us. And maybe we can tackle back towards 63, 64 area. We already mentioned that this is the biggest supporting level just now. Selling pressure is actually happening. So let's see, can we hold this level? If we do, I think we can actually hold the price. I do think the price might be going back to 76 lah. So I think we might be able to have a chance to get back to 76 area. 73 is definitely not a problem. I think 76 to 77 is also quite high chances. So I think we can actually get to, let's see, 75 lah. I think 75 is actually reasonable. Okay, so we have been doing long positions, and aiming to 75. So 75 area is actually a really strong resistance, and see whether or not can we get back to it. So 75 to 76. Price really shows some rejections, POC area going back towards on the higher sides. So let's see, can we reach through 75 to 76 zone? Let's see. I'm quite lagging today. Today the conditions is actually quite lagging. Going back. So yeah, we'll be doing long positions and aiming 75, because that one I do think that the market might be going back to that POC area and try to accumulate the orders. So let's see, can we get back to 75 to 76? Oh, my line certainly is not looking really good. Yeah, I think my line is actually not looking really good. Oh, really lagging. I think today we might be closing earlier because the internet connection is not really looking good. Not so sure what is going on, but it's quite lagging. I think we might be ending today. So